What's up, everyone? Welcome to episode... Missed opportunity here. I gotta say it. Should have booked him, but episode 123 of NAW. Shout out to Neckcutter if you're watching. Somebody is already getting ready to wear it. I'm kind of see-through and fuzzy. Do you all see that? Let's see if we can fix that fuzziness. How is everyone doing? How are you doing, comics? Wicked's here. We're going to start off with a 100-bit donation from Nightmare. Hip hip. Hooray. Thank you for that. First donation of the night. Let me get you on the card here. Thank you so much. And you're the stream boss now, too. So, Nightmare. Thank you. Let's fix that fuzziness, though. That's kind of weird. Anyways, we're just a few days away from SummerSlam this Sunday. If you didn't know already, this Sunday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have our special pay-per-view event, Winding Down Summer. Sad news there. But Winding Down Summer with SummerSlam. Let's see if that fixes it here. I don't know if that's better. That looks a little better. Alright. Looks like Cross finally came out of hiding. Ooh. Commercial took forever to finish. Oh yeah, commercials don't do that. But as mentioned, where did it go? I have a special thing that I'd found backstage. So all I gotta do is win one more tonight, and this Sunday I'm gonna be wearing the mask. So I don't know if you're excited, but I'm excited. Sorry, Neckcutter, but I'll be wearing it. You watched Raw? The Lawler taking it off the lights. Sorry. No, I didn't. I need to go back and watch that. It's on my DVR. But we are here for one thing, and one thing specific. No, yes, the mask. Grab a tease with the mask. It's going to be amazing. No bye-bye period. Got your mind. Ladies and gentlemen, though, this is episode 123 of NAW. Let's kick things off and get the show going. Here we have it, our opening contest. This is a bonus one. This is not officially one of the 7 matches. We're just giving it to you as a bonus because I'm opening the show, which should be and will be the best match of the night. Me winning the best of 7, getting 4 wins over his only 2 tonight, right here. So I was going to say get your votes in, but it's not. No voting. But I will say this. When I win this match, everyone here gets 1,000 strands. And then I get to celebrate by winning the mask. So no voting on this particular one. This is more so for entertainment purposes and for my crowning achievement of winning the best of 7 series that I so rightfully deserve. So no voting. More so just sitting back and enjoying what you're seeing here. So as I'm putting on an ass whooping, how is everyone doing? Thank God the ring is back to normal. It's NAW, the ring is normal. And EW is the one that had the weird ring. Let's try to fix this again. There we go. So this is a tables match. This is a bonus. Again, this is match 6 in the best of 7 series. First one to get 4 of the 7 will actually win the series here tonight. Will I win tonight? I guess that's the question. If not, we'll be forced into a final match this Sunday at SummerSlam. But I'm already prepared. I went and found it. Do we still get strands if you lose? For those tuning in tonight, we see who's in chat. What's up, Cody? Even if I lose, I'll give you 500. Everyone will get 500. But when I win, I will give everyone 1,000. Comics says, so I'm one day away from being DNA champion. Just one day. Tune in tomorrow for that exciting match. He finally gets a shot at gold. Cody says, wrong. You gotta go through him. You want 2K if I lose. I mean, I'm not gonna lose, so. Kingslayer says comics. Like I said, I'm so confident in my victory, I'll give you all 1,000 when I win. So. There we go. Gravity setting it up. Do what you do best. That's not what you do best, but that's fine. Havoc setting up the table in the corner. Alright, this is where I reverse and then make a comeback in this. But you personally get 2K? I don't think so. Yeah, you'll get your 500 strands, comics. Everyone's going to get their 500 strands. It does count. The match is 3-3.
Here is your winner,
forcing a final match this Sunday at SummerSlam. Havoc picking up a win here. We are 3-3. The final match. And you know what, Havoc? I didn't want to go here, and I didn't want to do this, but Seth reached out to us on social media. He's not on the card yet, but he wants a match. So, Seth, I'm booking you for SummerSlam. You're going to be in my corner. 2-on-1 match. Me and Seth versus Havoc in the finals of the Best of 7 series. Seth and I win. We take that mask. We have the celebration. We lose? Sure, you can have the beard. But we're not gonna. The numbers are in our favor. So tune in this Sunday to see that, because that's going down. Seth joining a third faction? No, just one night team up. Me and Seth taking on Havoc. So let's kick off the next match on the show here. Make it fair? That is fair. That's incredibly fair. Are you kidding me? I don't know how we can get more fair. Justice for Neck. No, he just won. There is no justice. He'll have his chance this Sunday against me and Seth. 2-on-1 match. Handicap. Again, I'm taking the mask. It's happening. Sorry. Get used to it. Let's go, Paige. Kicked away his ass. If I join, it wouldn't be, but I still want to join him. Ladies and gentlemen, though, this is officially now match 1 on the card. Everyone is getting 500 strands that tunes in and votes tonight. So thank you all for tuning in for episode 123. You just witnessed Neckcutter defeating me in the Best of 7 series, tying it 3-3. So forcing a finals. What's up, Lightning? Welcome back. Haven't seen you in a while. Glad to have you back. He's part of 3. I thought it was 2. Ladies and gentlemen, though, if you're voting along, exclamation point match 1, space, and then the individual you're voting for, either Jesse or The Way. Paige finally getting his revenge chance or opportunity against The Way for jumping him weeks ago before we even knew who The Way was. Will The Way teach him a lesson? Will Jesse get revenge? Find out in this opening contest next. But get your votes in now. And if you're not seeing that confirmation message in the chat log there, delayed but yes, no but yes. If you're not seeing the confirmation in that chat box, it means your vote was not counted for. And if you want your votes to count, because you do, because you win championship opportunities by ranking well, make sure you get that confirmation message. Seth is in every faction. Yes, we've already established that. Seth is part of every group. He's a floater. It's okay. I was a floater in high school. There's nothing wrong with it. It happens. Here we go. Match 1. No traitor. Has he betrayed people, though? That's the big question. Who has he betrayed? Or is he just a helper? There you go. Part of foreplay, Mr. Page. NOW.
Baby training though.
From Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, weighing in at 321 pounds, Big Magic.
He's so shiny. The dancing man coming out now, feeling glorious, looking to take out the way. When it's hard to get the sequins on with the oil. It might be. Can't imagine. Can't trust a man with no loyalty. Hey, maybe. I'm blinded. The oil. So much oil. There's a lot of oil. But you gotta. It's a rule of foreplay. You gotta be all slicked up and ready. The glorious one. So if you haven't voted yet, make sure you do before the bell rings for the match. Again, this is match 1, if you're voting along. Side note, next Tuesday we are live with NAW, and every Tuesday after that we are moving nights, if you didn't know already. Every Tuesday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time going forward, starting next week. Special night for NEW next week, only Wednesday night, as Thursday is episode 100 of the Weekly Dosage. And our final Weekly Dosage live. So tune in. Big, big week planned. And of course it kicks off with SummerSlam this Sunday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So much content next week, you're not going to want to miss it. Meanwhile, the way. Why do his trunks need to make him look naked? Why not? Flesh colored trunks. Like a moth to the flame or the light, you must follow the way. Fresh coat of red paint this Sunday. Any notifications? Sorry, man. It's okay. You missed the announcement. I confirmed it. Seth and Gravities versus Havoc. Handicap 2-on-1. SummerSlam. You're getting booked. Foreplay stand spray tan machine that sprays baby oil. That's a great idea. That's a $1 million invention. Here we go. The way is finally going to legit get his hands on Page. Starting things off aggressively, knocking down Page. Big right hand. Scoops him up. Oh my! Nasty slam there. The way starting things off very confidently. And looking really good. Working on the right arm now. The way continues his dominance and aggression in this opening contest. Page reversal, flipping him over with a variant of a fireman's carry there. He is showing Page the way. Myers whipping to the ropes. Oh, goes for spear, but he tries to lunge at him, knocking him back. Not as tough as before, though. Page reversing it now. Scooping up, slams him down. Hashtag no way. Ooh, I like it. Another fireman's carry here. Face first off the turnbuckle pad. Crowd chanting along with it as he gets to about 10. Page now in control of this match. Just kidding. Reversal there on the ropes. Off he goes outside of the ring. The way to follow. Spinning roundhouse kick. And knee to the spine. Referee beginning his 10 count. We're at 3. Interesting. Yeah, no way, Jose. That could be his opponent. the adversary to no way. Oh my, from the top rope all the way to the outside. Hurting himself in the process. Was it worth it? Referee at 2 on the outside here. Big rights. Away reversing it. We're at 4 on the outside. Are we going to have a count out in this contest? Nice combination there with the spinning heel kick. Oh my. Close-up camera here. We're at 6. Crowd booing. We're at 7. Off the barricade. We're at 8. Page making his way back in the ring. We're at 9. Will we get a count-out victory for Page? Oh, wow. Unable to defeat him, gets a cheap count-out victory. I'm sure he'll take it. Point Niece is rated. Boo this man. A win is a win, I guess. But what statement was made here? The way technically not pinned or defeated in this.
Here is your winner, Big Magic, Jesse Page.
Slippery when. Well, congrats, Paige. You picked up a win over the way, but what kind of statement was made here? Unsure. I guess we'll find out in the weeks to come. I'd keep one eye open if I was Paige. $2 a.m. in Portugal. Hey, glad you're staying awake with us. Glad to have you, of course. All the way from Portugal. That's so amazing. So late. Glad you're sacrificing sleep to be here with us. Just to let you know, we're switching to Tuesday nights starting next week for the NAW program. So every Tuesday, you'll get to see new content from us. Still every Thursday for NEW besides next week. But man, glad to have you. We've seen you before. You sacrificed sleep before. So let's see. If you're voting along, playing the voting game, this is match 2, exclamation point, match 2, space. Then either Cross or Kevin. This is match 2. So make sure you're getting those confirmation messages. If not, it doesn't count. We need them to count for you so you get points. Especially if you're right. Does Nightmare fight today? Nightmare is in action today. Yes, indeed. Glad to have all of you here. It's always such an honor to see the support from everyone, because truly this show wouldn't be anything without all of our competitors here, which are all of you. So for every episode you tune in, I'm more and more humbled and thankful. So thank you all so much. Again, we're 123 and still going strong. Unreal, but growing ever so. Excited for 2K20. That means new match types, new customization options, and really new opportunities to kind of reset the game, if you will, and have new contenders in here. Cody the King with a 100-bit donation. Hip hip, hooray, thank you for that. And of course, to all my donators out there for your bits, thank you. That helps so much. Cody with another 69. Hip hip, hooray, thank you for that. So King, we're going to get you in that raffle with another Mr. King. I'm here sometimes. I already asked to enter, but unfortunately I don't have donating on Xbox. Yeah, are you in our social media group, either Discord or Facebook? Because we can see if someone will make you. I know they've done that in the past. I know we had some issues too with some characters, so if you were made already, let me know what your character is and why you haven't debuted yet. I can let you know. It will be your first loss with many more to come. There he is. Former Valiant, now Adrian, with his manager making their NAW debut, Angel.
Accompanied by Angel Valentine and
So shout out to Angel making their manager debut here. Soon be in action.
60 pounds, Adrian.
You don't know if he's in communications? We could check. We'll find out. If so, we'll find a way to get you on the show. We always find a way. Booze from chat. Is it on Xbox? I don't know. If it is, yeah. If you're under there, we can find you. We'll get you on here. Always glad to have new roster members. Well, there you go. I'll do a search for it. Try search. Alright. PECW. I'm going to write that down as the hashtag. And then I'll look that up. And we'll see if we can get you added. And Teodoro. Okay. We'll get you. We'll get you. Join our social media too to stay up to date on all the notes, action, and updates. We're on Facebook. We're on Discord. We're on Instagram. We're on Twitter. We're on YouTube. All our archives. And of course, every week we're live right here on Twitch. I will see if you invited me to the group because I think you sent me an invite. Okay. Rated's next victim.
From Ann Arbor, Michigan, weighing in at 400 pounds, Kevin.
Nerds of Wrestling coming out in here to accompany Kevin to the ring. I bet they get involved in this match. They seem dirty like that. That was for Cross. I see a clash happening in the future between those two. Crow! Hi. How's it going? Lotus Pod Takeover. They do. They're Academy Wrestling. Yes! That is the very group I am speaking of. So you're already part of it. Glad to have you. So you already see all the updates. Feel free to be part of the chat if you're not already. Sometimes it's hard for me to learn your Twitch handle and then the name you use on social media and connect them. It takes me a little while. For those less active, it takes me a little longer. I apologize. It's a lot of people to learn, but I will learn it. And the more you watch, the more involved you are, the better you have a chance at making a name for yourself and becoming a future or champion. Goody says, hey, yo. Here we go. Bones. Cross starting things off aggressive. Kevin missing with the right. Nice moves there from Cross. Again, Angel ringside making their on-screen debut for NAW. Not in ring because they're just a manager support for this match. You'll see them in action in weeks to come. Slow to get up is Kevin. That's not good. Luthez press. Big right hands. Let's go get Kevin. Oh, we're going to attack him, huh? We're going to take out Kevin. He's the next victim. Crow's kicking. I'm punching. Pitfall attempt first of the match. 1 count only. Cross kicking out very quick. Two of our Titans here on Wednesday night. Soon to be again Tuesday night. NAW. Starting next week Tuesday going forward. Trying to scoop it up. Cross fighting out of it. And a big uppercut there. And up he goes on the shoulders. Nice roll through. Slams him down. Kevin wearing down the opponent. Goes for belly, reverses it. Cross gets the better of a belly to belly. Forearm strike. Returns the favor with a nice clothesline takedown. Cross going down. He's going to look. I'm going to. Yes, I will. The hashtag PECW. I'll get it for you. There you go. That was very nice rated. Thank you for that. So again, we're closing in less than 2 months. Well, actually about 2 months to the date. The new game's coming out. We're going to give more information in the month of October about how we're doing. Pinfall attempt from Cross. 2 count. As the new game rolls out, we're going to start rolling out the hashtag, obviously, NAW again. From there, we're going to have the rule of no duplicate entrance themes or entrances if possible. If there are multiple people that want a particular theme, and all parties agree upon it, we can compete in matches for it. And then maybe it can go back and forth. But what I'd like to avoid is having multiple people use the same thing if possible. I get it's difficult because everyone likes similar music, but we're going to work on that. As we roll out the new game too, we'll want to have and find ways for those that don't have the game yet, for everyone to get their character in the game, whether it be someone creating it for you, or you obviously uploading it if you have the game. But we want to have a transition period as quickly and seamless as possible, if possible. Pinfall attempt here from Kevin. 2. What I'm most excited for with the new game is the fact that you'll have, character tweaks, maybe some new looks, new costumes, new variants to what we're used to. So, end of October going into November is going to be an exciting time for the show. So obviously stick around with us through that time into the fall. It's going to be a great time for wrestling in general. AEW on TV, NXT on TV. Pinfall attempt, kicks out. The shirt I'm wearing today, great question, Loot Gaming from Loot Crate. So if you sign up for a year, you get this cool controller shirt. Fresh start with everyone. 2K20 hits are going to continue on. The storylines continue. Champions remain champion. It's not going to wipe out anything. So if you're a champion, it's not going to wipe out you being champion. That'll carry over. And Kevin picks up the win here. Wow. NOW with an upset. Hashtag NOW. Point 2. So yeah, no reset this fall with the new game. Things will continue as normal. Characters and whatnot. Champions won't get title stripped from them. So same thing for those that are with us in the early days as we transition from 18 to 19. So same thing will be from 19 to 20. Same will happen tomorrow, Cross. Yeah, this is not the momentum that Cross wants going into his DNA Championship match against the King tomorrow. We'll see if he can just brush that off and get a pickup win tomorrow, but who knows? Sometimes it's tough to recover. Congrats, though, to Kevin and the Nerds of Wrestling. Let's set up our next match here. This is going to be match 3. If you're voting along, exclamation point match 3 space, then either Igor, The End, or Nightmare. So from left to right, we have Igor, The End, and Nightmare. This is a Falls Count Anywhere triple threat match. Match 3. Well, I will see Nightmare and I will go to sleep. There you go. Nightmare. About me in action here. Get ready. What's easy? What are you doing? I'm confused. So I'm seeing confirmations come across. Make sure you're getting those confirmations. Wicked, I don't know. Did yours count? Yes, it did. Okay, perfect. So make sure you're getting those confirmation messages. File sharing. Who file shares? What's your file sharing? Now I'm all nosy. Who's in the middle? That is The End. So you got Igor, The End, and Nightmare. Oh, you're file sharing on Xbox? Yeah, I mean, if you have digital copies of stuff, it's the way to go. It's one of the things we were actually talking about as our brand, DNA, Dose of Nerd Acumen. Just creating a gamer tag and just putting everything, on one thing so we can share it. Diamond, what's going on? Welcome to the show. Glad to have you. Oh. Speaking of the new game, who ordered physical copies? Who ordered digital? I ordered a physical copy. Pretty excited about that. Got the SmackDown edition. The End here branding again his most updated attire and look. Finally getting to see the man behind the glow. Physical copy right on. Does the SmackDown edition come in digital or is it only physical? think it's only physical. The Deluxe.
Making his way to the ring from Richmond, Virginia, weighing in at 320 pounds, the Legend.
The Legend, known as The End, coming out now. Only digital, not too sure. The Deluxe, yeah, I don't know. Spending all of Jason's pyro budget here. Was recently a top contender for the championship too, coming up short, but put on one hell of a showing. I still consider him as a huge top contender here. We'll see if he makes some money moves in the weeks to come. Don't forget, holding that belt hostage is Brett. Igor, rated the best contender. Rated, we need to see you go against Brett. Are you gonna take that belt back? Ooh, I want Little Caesar's pizza. That sounds good. I had a pork taco. It's pretty good. Rated. I see what you're doing. You're trying to get me to book a match. I don't have that power. At least not on Wednesdays or Thursdays. Or soon to be Tuesdays and Thursdays. How come you don't get to come down with your hammer? That is a great question. You do need your hammer. You made quite a bold statement, Gutty, against Paige with the hammer. Look at him making it rain himself. Igor has money now. I'll have the power on Tuesdays. Jason's the GM. You got to beg him. The best way, though, Rated. Let me tell you the best way. Strands. It's a great way. Cody will have the power soon. Cody's has facts. Cody's facts. Because next week, there will be a special show brought to you by the King. Cody is booking an entire show as guest general manager. So, Cody could have the power there, Rated. You might want to talk to him. While we have this entrance, I'm going to have a cookie. Because that sounds good right now. Now, y'all, talking about food, the Little Caesar pizza. I don't remember the last time I had Little Caesars. It's been a while. I usually get Domino's or Jets. Cookie. Episode 123, I Wish, brought to you by Oreo. That'd be a weird sponsor. I'd take it, though. Yeah, Comics, you had one heck of a great week. Happy birthday and happy anniversary. Man, I wish you would have gotten a win tonight. That sucks. I'm sorry. You do deserve one. Rated's eating a brownie. It's snack time for everyone. But shout out to Comics. Happy week for you, good sir. And congrats. Brookies? Those like brownie cookies? Brookies? Are those a thing?
From every man's nightmare, weighing in at 206 pounds.
Yum.
The Nightmare.
These are the birthday cake ones. I have birthday cake ice cream too. I like sugary snacks, what can I say? Who doesn't? I suppose diabetics probably. They have to limit themselves, I'd assume. Domino's has a brookie? Really? That's a thing? How did I not know that? Have I had that before? I don't know now. These are things. You're diabetic. Okay, that's good to know that some diabetics can still have them. my cat is diabetic. And she doesn't eat cookies, so I don't know. And yes, my cat is diabetic. Fresh brookies are the best. So that needs to be a thing that happens in my future. It's nice. Brownie cookie cake. Brookies for Domino's. That's great. Nekata, what'd you miss? Is this match 7? This is not. This is match 3. Nekata, you beat me tonight in the opening. We're headed to SummerSlam, buddy. The Bowling Balls music video? I have not yet. I'm going to have a little bit more free time for a short period of time. But I will want to. Nekata, though, I had this ready. Unfortunately, I can't wear it yet because I haven't beat you. I have to wait till Sunday now for when I beat you. But, you know. Hey! Today declared you not? Congrats! You are making such great progress, man. I'm proud of you. 181. You're not late. You're just in time. Igor's in action. And I'm eating a cookie. Yeah, just in time. Has? Thanks. Yeah. That's awesome, man. Progress. You've been doing great work, man. Elite, I'm glad you're here. Your new character is the internal, right? The internal one? Seen Bride Wyatt's. I am. So Elite, are you the internal one? I'll wait for you to respond. There's a slight delay. Yes. Problem with your character. There's a glitch with it. Much like a few other characters. Jay, I think it was Jay Anderson. It won't let me download. It says I've reached my limit of downloads. I was attempting to download you to book that new character for tonight. Can't do it. I don't know if you're on our Discord or social media, but I didn't have a way to reach out to you. So we need to find a way, whoever made that character, if it was you or somebody else, remove it from community creations, re-upload it. Henry had some feedback as well on how to fix that, but that is an issue with some characters for some reason. I can't download it. So without that, I can't book you. I want to book you. I had you booked on social media for a match tonight, but I had to change it last minute because I couldn't get the character. It won't let you scroll down to redeem strands. Uh-oh. That's not good. What are you trying to redeem? Yeah, Elite. Shoot me a whisper. I'll check that. We'll stay in touch. I'll make sure I can get it for you. If I have any issues, I'll whisper you back on here, because I don't know how else to contact you. And we'll make sure we get them booked. If I can get them, I'll try to get them in a match ASAP for you, because I want to book you. I do. The match challenge, currently match challenge, and the Feast or Famine is disabled temporarily. I wanted to get through stuff this month, and then we're going to slowly turn things back on. So, no, Elite, thank you. Thank you for understanding. We want to book you. Because unfortunately, 2K has mini glitches, and I really, truly hope they iron that stuff out in the next game. Big clothesline from Igor here, taking out the end. Nightmare missing. Nightmare takes out the ref instead. That is one way to halt progress of the victor. You're not going to get a pin there. The ref is down. Nightmare. Come on. Referee slowly to recover. Nightmare doing work on Igor. At the end, crawling across the ring. Struggling to get back up. On the ropes. This is not elimination. First fall to the finish. Or submission. This is a false count anywhere. Which I actually had you booked in the next match of the very same sort. So it's truly unfortunate. I want to see that character. The end with a 2 count. Nightmare kicks out. We got the yes. We forgot to do those. I remember this time, Nightmare. There we go. And one more. For you, Nightmare. Igor getting frustrated here. Nightmare rolling out to the side. Pinfall attempt. 2 count only. Truck down. The end back to his feet, fighting it out with Igor. Irish whip. Reversal. Across the back. Nightmare hurting here. He's slow to get up. Big clothesline. Misses. Up and over. Oh, almost landing directly on Nightmare there. Spine buster. Nightmare back to his feet. The end looking in control. Nightmare though. Nightmare looking to set up his finisher. Crowd booing. Up on the shoulders. And knee to the face. Go to sleep with the kick. He's got to be quick here. Igor, will he get to the break? No, not enough. 2 count only. Celebrating with only a 2 count, Nightmare. Pay attention. Igor is back up. Shoulder thrust. Knocking down into a pinfall now. Nightmare in trouble. Only a 1 count though. The end is laid out. Oh, here we go. Nightmare going to celebrate while Igor lifting up the end. Slams him down aggressively. Crowd booing. Oh, here we go. See it with the crowd. You're supposed to do it at home too. And there you go. Oh, he laid across him for the pin. He set up the pin there. I don't know if you caught that, but he landed directly on him. 2 count. 2 only. Igor chanting no along with the yes kicks. GTS and a kick to follow for good measure. Nightmare in control of the end. Or excuse me, Igor, the end though, going for the pinfall. Breaking up the pin. The end and Nightmare now facing off. Igor laid out. Over the ropes. Down he goes out of the ring. Nightmare unwisely following. He should have went after Igor in the ring. Big risk, right hand to face. Pinfall after that. Mistakes were made. Crowd loving it though. His neck has to be broken, indeed. The end can't decide on where he wants to go. Don't think this is going to end. This has been a longer match. The end, high risk. Big elbow from the top rope. Will he go for a pin? Nightmare on the outside cannot get there in time. 2 count. Igor back up. Crowd booing. Nasty chop in the corner. Nightmare, what are you doing? Get in the action. And incredible kick there. We've seen that from Seth. Goes for the pin. Hooks the leg. Busted open is Igor. Still cannot put him away. Bloodied and all. Chopping him down. We got more yes. Do it at home. Do it. And one more for good measure. Look at the end. He's asking why that's happening. When he wants his thief. The end down. Let's make this the end. The end. GTS. And a kick for good measure. The end is down. Igor is down. Nightmare. Will Nightmare prevail? Will it be enough to end the end? And Nightmare picks up a big win over the end. And Igor, congratulations. Diamond says, ha ha. 0-3 Wicked. That's not good, man. Not good. Sorry about your luck. Nightmare actually won a match the first time forever. Hey, you won. Can't even beat someone with my old entrance. Yeah, it's okay. Brock, you put on a good fight.
Here is your winner, the Nightmare.
Not everyone can win. Honestly, if you look at my win-loss streak, I've lost more matches than I won. So, here's what it is. What can you do? Here's why you lost. Congratulations, Nightmare. Let's move on to our next match. If you're voting along, this is match number 4, so exclamation point, match 4, space, then either Adam the Maniac or Grand Canyon. This isn't where you parked your car? It might be. You sure? Welcome back, Mikey. Glad to see a familiar face in chat. Welcome back to the show. We haven't seen you in a while, man. Hope you've been well. So if you're voting along, this is match 4. Again, from the left to right, we have Adam, the Maniac, and then Canyon. Get your votes in now. As you're voting along, I'm going to take a drink. Drink a Gatorade tonight. What are you all drinking? I already heard that some people are having brownie cookies, cookie brownies, brookies, some pizza, some Little Caesars. I'm having Oreos. So I pop in and holler at y'all. Yeah, you get them. Get some kills. Get some kills, Mikey. Do it. Do the thing. And do it well. Drinking the blood of my enemies. There you go, get it. Here we go.
Making his way to the ring from Bangor, Maine.
Sound like he's running his
Oh. Pounds, one half of the men.
Do I know who that is?
Tag team Brandon, the Maniac Coleman.
Who is in this match? Great question. The Maniac, Brandon Coleman here. We also have Adam. And then Grand Canyon. So get your votes in. This is match 4. If you're voting along, which I hope you are. Crazy Late Night Cartoon Network? Yeah, I don't remember that. Oh, it's a YouTuber or something. Isn't Adam and Brandon a team? They are a team. Great observation, Rated. Teammates can compete. It's allowed. Sometimes bitter foes are better friends, or vice versa.
And his opponent.
Tag team champions. Maybe they're keeping themselves, you know, fine-tuned.
At 330 pounds, one half of the men's tag team, the Vikings.
So, I mean, what could happen here, too? We could see a 2-on-1 match. Maybe that's the master plan. Who knows? Got a jet, have a good show. Get them bits flying or I'll pee under your tree. Crystal will say won't be put in your stocking. Good Lord, Mikey. Have fun, man. I'll talk to you very soon, my friend. And I'll see you on Friday.
And from Columbus, Ohio, weighing in at 210 pounds, Headhunter.
The GC, the Grand Canyon, coming out now. We've seen this man in action. All three of these are very tough individuals. So this should be a contest worth watching. Let's hope, anyways. Oh, what's up, buddy? Mikey was here. He stopped in. What's up, man?
Oh, man.
What'd you say, oh man? What's going on? You want to say hi?
I forgot to eat some of these after my dinner.
You forgot?
Yeah. I
Did
forgot.
you? Come here.
What?
Look at the camera.
Oh, why did you not order my sleep?
You say you forgot to eat some of them after dinner?
Yeah. What? What is this?
The mask, you gotta put it on.
I'm gonna go scare Mom.
You're gonna go scare mommy?
Yeah.
Can you put it on and show the camera first and then go scare? Hold on, you gotta push it down through your eyes. There you go. Alright, go scare mommy. Watch your step. Oh man. Crazy kid. Spooky. Special guest Atticus, out past his bedtime, spotting the Oreos and saying he forgot to eat them after dinner. See, I don't know if you can hear him, he's still took a picture of my wife and ate them. He's talking about he forgot to eat them right now. Oh, this kid, I tell you. You're a silly boy. You gotta go to bed though, okay? You gotta go to bed, okay? I love you, bud. Night. Action continuing here. If you're voting along, this is match 4 of You Already Voted. We have Adam, we have Grand Canyon, we have the Maniac in a not a last minute stand, I wish, that would be awesome. Falls Count Anywhere match. I'm grounded, why am I grounded? What did I do? Lana called me out on something. I don't know what you're talking about. I may or may not have snuck him a cookie just now. It was off camera, you can't prove anything. Yeah, Cairo, what's going on? Welcome to the show, glad to have you. Fire me. Don't fire me. Come on, you do the same. The cookie, what cookie? There's no proof. He'll be alright. It's good for him. Adam here. And the Maniac tag partners fighting it out. Oh, come on. It's not that serious. Lana. It's a cookie. Just like I'm chill, whoever wants to play Remnant, I want to take a quick breather from gaming. I hear you. Now I have a snacky kid and a crying baby. I'm a monster. I'm sorry. I don't think I've ever played Remnant. Is it good? Now you're winging. Okay. You're a monster.
Not the gumdrop buttons.
Remnant fall from ashes like a new Dark Souls game of guns. Oh god, Dark Souls. I love that game, but man, is it so difficult. Still have yet to complete one. One day. The Maniac pinfall in Grand Canyon. Not enough there. Should get it. Yeah, maybe. That could be cool to stream, huh? I don't know. I want to find some real frustrating games for Locke to play. And then record him getting frustrated. Because to me, that's entertaining. I have some cool ideas that I'm pitching to him right now for fall content. This pile driver, though, from Adam. Oh, it's a Grand Canyon. Play games like Ceiling, Gears of War, Timefall. Diamond, are you getting the new Gears game in September? Because I want to do some community nights where we do like a Monday night. I hop on and then play with you all on Gears or something. Anyone else have an Xbox getting Gears? Trying to? Perfect. Anyone else getting Borderlands on the PlayStation 4? Those are two games that I want to introduce to community nights. I haven't played that Impossible Mario bootleg. That'd be fun. Smoke y'all in Gears. Bring it, Brock. Let's play. Apparently, let's say more Lana commentary. Travis, go help with bedtime. There you go. Lana, you want to come do commentary? Songs Enter Sandman? Yeah. Plan on getting Borderlands, hopefully. Yeah. Grand Canyon begging Adam to come back into the ring. Maniac celebrating too soon. Look at the hang time on this. Lana, come commentary, please. Jeez. Fire me. Show of hands, who would rather have Lana hosting this every Tuesday going forward as opposed to me? Oh, that slam though. Both men down, the Maniac not doing much of anything here. Fire gravity, higher Lana. Rated with a show of hands. Thanks, Rated. Not gonna lie, I'd much rather stare at Lana than myself. So I understand. I take no offense. That pile driver from Maniac. She can host the B show, NEW. Pinfall attempt. Kyrie says, love to see both of you. Yeah. There you go, Lana. Come be a co-commentary host. Red Canyon now in control. Both of the tag team champions are down. The stretch, though, right here. Look at this. Red Canyon has made people tap before. Not tonight, though. Nice move from the Maniac. Will he have time to go for a pinfall as Adam recovers? Oh no. The Maniac in trouble. Strengths and weakness are known. Lana Smalls and Crow. That'd be a sweet show. Lana, you commentate at SummerSlam when I take your title. Ouch. Ouch. That's tough. Adam here in control. Gonna do bad in breastfeeding. I could try. I don't think it'll work. TV clap, TV hands. TV time. Pinfall from Adam on his own tag partner. Come do commentary again sometime soon. Hey, we'd love to have that. You heard breastfeeding is becoming a thing on tour. Is that becoming? Is that really a thing? Are you serious? Is that a thing? Show of hands. Oh, a show. That guy. Adam picking up the win here. No, I don't. Kyra, there's no way. Family Guy. I immediately go to the Family Guy thing too. Yeah. I don't know. That's crazy. I mean, I'm not against like the public display of breastfeeding, but like on Twitch, I mean, hey, I guess it's supporting something. You could get donations, Lana, if you're doing it on camera.
Here is your winner, the
Maybe.
lady.
How does a "you're fired" match work? Well, you compete against someone, the loser has to move to the other show. So if you're competing and they're on Wednesday, they lose, or soon to be Tuesday, they have to go from NAW to NEW. So that's how it works. Nightmare 100-bit donation. Hip hip. Hooray. Thank you for that. A lot of donations, probably. What do I do with my pen? Tread carefully. Yeah, I'm gonna tread carefully with that. I'm gonna leave that subject alone. It's not for me to speak on. So Nightmare, thank you so much. Trevor, this is a match that you stepped up to the plate for. No one was taking it. Jason, the general manager, wanted to make this happen. Trevor versus Brett Curtis, your NAW champion. Non-title backstage brawl. There's a lot of donations. Get into a lot of donations. Alana, clever pun, clever girl. Lots of bit donations, crazy that one show. Yeah. 8K. I mean, it was a lot. That one show was nuts. Stepped up, but it got denied. So there we go. For those voting along, match 5. Get your votes in real quick, because this one already loaded. Brett or Trevor, match 5. Do it. There they go, meeting face to face backstage. Oh! Brett, exchange of punches back and forth. Getting the better of the exchange. Looks to be Brett there to start things off. I think from now on it should be called Lana donations. We can do that. Big right continues. Chop. Misses wildly. Uppercut. And another big right. Brett in control here of NOW member Trevor. Again, Brett, the NAW champion. Tired of the smack talk, Trevor stepped up to the plate. Just tossing him around like a rag doll. Trevor coming back. Oh no, we've seen this before. Oh God, we've seen this before. Quite recently too. Oh, how shocking. Come on, Brett, get some revenge. Smack talk is fine using the word Gucci more than little bumps. That sure still was the only one. Yeah, apparently this is all he booked. Somehow, the champion recovered from being electrocuted. I don't really understand that. Where are you taking him? We're going down the hall to the parking garage. We've seen this before. Gravity took a spill off that very semi in the back there. Ooh, interview happening. They went running. Seeing parts of the backstage we haven't ventured to yet. Is the bloodstain from Gravity still there? It might be. Good memories. That was not a good memory. That was a tragic one. That's it, I guess. Brett just won this backstage encounter. That was anticlimactic. Well, there you have it. Match 5, the winner. Brett Curtis, your NAW champion. Unable to be shut up. He continues. Ray says, wow, boo. Yeah, just like that. It was just getting going, too. I thought they were going to explore more of the backstage area, but I guess not. I don't know what he even did. SummerSlam this Tuesday. SummerSlam is this Sunday. Kyra, this Sunday night, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But coming up next is a #1 Contenders Twitch Championship. So the winner of this will face the winner of the champion versus champion for the Twitch title next week. So we have Lana, we have Scarlett, we have Crystal, we have Smalls, we have AJ, and we have Sweet Saraya. What's up, Trippy, Red? What's going on? Welcome to the show. Glad to have you. But if you're voting along, ! match 6, space, then either Lana, Scarlett, Crystal, Smalls, AJ, or Saraya. Get your votes in now. Again, match 6. #1 contender for the Twitch Championship. Winner of this will face the winner of the champion versus champion match. Did I get the updated character? If this is the updated one, then yes. You a god. You a viewer. And I am glad to have you. Welcome to the show, though. I don't recognize your handle. Have you watched this before? Maybe you have. Maybe you don't. If not, click that follow button. We'd be glad to have you as a follower. It's free, it's fun, and it's entertaining every single week. Live, guaranteed 2 nights a week, every Tuesday, every Thursday for new wrestling content. Who is that? Who is what? Fists in the air. Here we go, Battle Royal. Someone asks if you're a god, you say yes. I mean, let's go with it. Why you gotta be so rude? Pear, what's going on? The strength here from AJ. You're on your Xbox. Awesome. I will throw a pillow at you across my living room. Do it. Elimination rules. This is a battle royal, and none night to Scarlett, flying up and over and out. Early night for her. Yeah, that was crazy. You went for it and you missed. A lot of Smalls always going at it. Indeed. They have the longest running rivalry here. I think it's fairly pretty even. I think more championships have been around the waist of Smalls, but for the rivalry, I think it's been pretty even. Bye-bye. Smith, Page, or Pear. Yikes. Fight me. Ooh. Got a rivalry in chat here brewing. It's Crystal in control of AJ. Clothesline dropping her. If Lana wins this, and she loses her title this Sunday, she could be right back into the title picture. So a win here is huge. An insurance policy, if you will. But there are other women that are going to try to stop that from happening. 4 others to be exact currently left in this match. Saraya, AJ, Smalls, and of course Crystal, the queen of the ring. Chop. Shouldn't Pro be in this instead of Lana, as Lana's fighting for the title on Sunday? You'd think that. But I did not book this match. Anytime, Mrs. Pear. Anytime, any place. Saraya eliminated. We are down to 4. Crystal almost eliminated, hanging on there wisely. Ring veteran. AJ, though, looking very dominant here. And the famouser, Small's in trouble. The Coven is out for blood tonight with the eye roll. If you didn't already know, here's a friendly reminder. Lilith versus Crystal this Sunday. First ever Iron Woman match. This is my first time watching. Lana eliminated by Crystal there. You're going to see Crystal get in action in her first ever Iron Woman match against Lilith. Lana in action, 2 title versus title. She was just eliminated. And Trippy, the first time watching. Thanks for watching. You don't watch Twitch a lot. I'm glad you chose to watch us tonight, and I'm glad you chose Twitch for your evening, or wherever you're at, whether it's morning, evening, afternoon. Oh, hanging on is Crystal. We're always glad to have new viewers. So thank you, thank you. If you're interested in our content, we archive everything. If you venture onto YouTube ever, just search for Dose of Nerd Acumen, so our Twitch name here. Everything we've ever done is archived on our YouTube channel. So if you're ever bored, hundreds of hours of content for your entertainment. And it's free. Can't beat that. Small is in control of AJ here. Down to 3 women. Number 1 contender on the line. And out AJ goes. We are down to 2. As we all know, Kyra's a force showing quite a bit of dominance, and AJ won a rematch against Kyra after she received a curb stomp at her title match. She was nothing more than a rematch. Smalls here gets a right hand for her efforts. We usually see her do quite well on the high-risk moves. Crystal looking to become number 1 contender here. Smalls in trouble. This could be it. And Crystal has just become number 1 contender. She will face either Kyra or Lana for the Twitch Championship next week on NAW. AJ accepts his rating. I'm back, she says.
Here is your winner, Crystal.
Making strides in singles competition. For those that don't know, that tag team recently broken up on their own. Now she doesn't even want to celebrate to the crowd. Making a statement here tonight. We haven't seen in a few shows Crystal. She had time off to rest and recover from the breakup of the Coven. She's still part of the Coven technically. Lilith is not. But Crystal is back on the rise. Ladies and gentlemen, though, this is time for your main event. Twitch Championship is on the line. A steel cage is the playground. We have your champion, Havoc, the neck cutter, against White Chocolate and Don. AJ was very dominant in that match, just a little short. Yeah, no, good showing for sure. You missed the whole match. Sorry about your luck. Trippy, thanks for checking us out. I truly appreciate it. Glad to have you. Have a wonderful evening. Shame we don't have a rematch clause. If he was the champ, you should receive a rematch. We used to. I ended up having a lot of back and forth in the same match over and over again. So it used to be a thing. Maybe we'll make a Strand redemption where you can have a rematch clause. Haddock, where are you? Where are you, man? Can't wait to wear that mask after our match this Sunday. The finals of the best of 7. Finally, I will have the mask. Doesn't Amanda still have Money in the Bank? Smalls. Yes, Smalls has Money in the Bank. So we could see a cash-in, too. That could be interesting. 100-bit donation from Cody. Hip hip. Hooray, thank you for that. The King with a donation. And another from Cody. Hip hip. Hooray, thank you for that. 200 now from the King. Adding 2 more entries into our raffle. Thank you so much. So King. We are getting closer to fall, too. So depending on when this one down here ends, And our next one begins. We'll be doing a hoodie. Savage Simba. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the show.
Rapids, Michigan.
Bye bye beard.
Weighing in
No,
at
this stays.
205 pounds.
Mask is added.
Little stuff.
Should hang on to like it's the new coats. Maybe. Anticipation for when she's going to cash in. We've seen the troll attempt several weeks ago. We haven't seen an actual cash-in attempt. Just in time, I Rob. You are just in time to see this deliciousness. Thanks for the host. And thanks for 200 bit donations from Nightmare. Hip hip. Hooray. Times 205 to be exact. Getting 2 more entries. Thank you so much. Hoodie. Oh, perked some ears up there, did I? So I'm thinking our next raffle giveaway after we complete this one might be time for a hoodie for the fall. I don't know. What do y'all think? Anyone out there like hoodies? I do. 200 from Cody. 2 more entries. Hip hip. Hooray. Thank you for that.
And introducing the challenger from Oklahoma City.
So King getting
Oklahoma,
2 more.
Weighing in at 335 pounds.
Havoc, don't you miss
Dixon.
me. King, 2 more. Does the hoodie have cat ears on it? It does not. But that's not a bad idea. You can always sew your own. And of course, if you get merch from us, send us a picture with you wearing it or of it. If you're not comfortable with pictures, that's okay too. We want to add them to our Instagram. Let them know that we have this stuff out there and our awesome fans are actually sporting our gear. Because that's cool. And it's a great way for all of us to stay connected on Instagram. So. Needs another kiss for luck. Your friends aren't my friends anymore. Ooh. Ooh. Awkward. The heart. The heart. All I gotta say to that is, Nakata, keep that mask warm. I'll see it on Sunday. Joe's putting cup at the TV.
And introducing the champion from Grand Rapids, Michigan, weighing in at 263 pounds. He is the
You got luck, Andy.
champion, the Psycho.
Diamond, I'd be careful. You don't want to talk about Havoc here. Careful what you say. No, Lana. No. This beard stays. It's going to be down to here. That'll be even down to here, let's say, WrestleMania. It's going to be wonderful. Someone lets me out every week. Only for 15 minutes. Got him over candy. It's always the goddamn candy. And into a van, too. Bye, Beard. Bye. No rated. Kyra, thanks for the host. Letting him out of a cage to put him back in one in the middle of this ring here. We have a steel cage match for the Twitch Championship Triple Threat. This should be interesting. We have Don, we have White Chocolate, and we have Havoc. NEW title shot redeemed. Cody with the redemption. All right, business is picking up here. So Cody getting a shot. Making that happen, we will. Last seeing him so long with Beard, it would be weird to see him without one. It might be. Don making the escape so quickly here. The mask will look delicious. No neck cutter, no bye-bye Beard. Dude, I'm going to wear that mask. It is going to be part of my new look. I've already started creating the character. Don's setting up a move here. The night is ruined. No. No ruined. Hold him all day. Down with NNOD. Look at this. He just holds on. Havoc says, screw this. I'm leaving. Never gonna get your mask. Okay. Okay, Rick Astley. My fear is high as the top of the cage. Yeah, they were. I couldn't handle the whispers. Oh, but I'm ready and prepared. Kip up. Kip up. No, kip up from Don that time. Havoc with some nice kicks. Nasty spear. Champion in trouble. Again, escape, pinfall, submission. The ways to win this contest. Don going for that pinfall. We were just talking about Havoc breaking it up rather quickly. Bouncing off the steel is Don's face. Slams him down. Oh no! White Chocolate going down low and dirty on Havoc the champion. And a second for good measure. Oh, that is not a great way to head into SummerSlam. You don't understand, you aren't ready for things it tells you. The things it makes you do. Oh, I'm ready. There shouldn't be a pin available in cage matches. Yeah. Havoc will now never have babies. Twofer, says I-Rob. Stupid Chocolate, stupid dick punches. Hanging him up to dry on the ropes. White Chocolate in control of this match now. Will he walk out as Twitch champion? Not if Don can help it. There's a very high chance that wasn't going to happen. Anyway, this is comics to Kyra. Reversal. Look at the dancing. White Chocolate doing some dancing moves now. Celebrating good times. Things are getting delicious. Send him up. This could be some shattered dreams for Havoc. Don't do it. Look at Don just watching. Oh! Yikes. Don was waiting. Setting that up. Both men down. Pinfall attempt. Don could he become Twitch champion? 2 count. Oh my. Wow. Hanging him up. All day. He can. Oh, misses with the clothesline. He's still able to get some combination strikes on Havoc there. Into the ropes. This is going to hurt. Oh. Oh, God. Sorry about your luck, neck cutter. Misses the uppercut. Oh. Nice reversal. Oh, God. Paying for his sins is Don. Havoc now venturing up the side of the cage there. White Chocolate stopping all progress. Off the charts. Yes. You don't even know. You don't even know. No, 2 count. Almost champion. Now going after Don. Clothesline for him though. Oh my. What did he use? Don just fell. There's the kip up. White Chocolate down too. Don making the great escape. Will Don become Twitch champion again? Will he have enough time here? Who will recover first? Will it be Havoc? Will it be White Chocolate? Don is to the top of the cage. Are we about to see a new champion? Don trying to get his footing. Oh no. Ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we have a brand new Twitch champion. Rated with fists in the air, feeling confident. Nation heading in strong into this Sunday's match. It was originally going to be Rick versus Phoenix for control of NAW on Thursdays. That match has been recently updated and upgraded for the biggest SummerSlam main event you've ever seen. A 4v4 elimination match. And Don is part of it. Take your anger out on the beard. So congratulations, your new Twitch champion. Votes will be accounted for. Locke will make a post on social media on who won tonight's show. He was disturbed. He was down with the sickness tonight, so he wasn't with us. Feel better, Locke. Rest up. I'm gonna put some ice on it, neck cutter. Ladies and gentlemen, though, as mentioned, next week Tuesday, we're moving to Tuesdays for NAW. Make sure you tune in because Wednesday nights, nothing at this time, except for next Wednesday. NAW is moving to a new home. Tuesday nights right here on Twitch, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thursdays are still going to be NAW. So stay tuned for that. Next week, Sunday, we have SummerSlam. So this weekend, Tuesday, we have NAW. Wednesday, we have NAW. And of course, Thursday, we have our 100th and final episode of the Weekly Dosage Live. So stay tuned for that. A lot of cool content in the next week coming your way. And of course, 40-bit donation from iRob. Hip hip hooray, you are the stream boss. So let's get this out. We'll go back to that main camera. Again, thank you all for tuning in. This has been episode 123 of Nerd Acumen Wrestling, or NAW. When I need strands, so I got vacate 2 titles. Ooh, you can vacate everybody. 200-bit donation from Cody to close out the show here. Hip hip hooray, thank you so much for that. Adding 2 more into the raffle. So we'll get your name in there for that. Paris says, night night everyone, love you all. We love all our viewers. You guys should watch my brother's stream on Mixer. There you go. I think I've used Mixer once, but shout out to Diamond's brother on Mixer. I know Ninja went over there, right? That's like a new place. Trippy, you're back. Oh man, we're ending the show here. Thanks for the follow though. You came back just for the follow. Thank you. Trippy, as I was mentioning, the beard is mine. The beard is no. I think the song is The Boy Is Mine. It's like the hoodie. Alright, we'll see. We'll see. Anyways, though, join us tomorrow, Trippy. We're live, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here for our other wrestling program called Nerd Elite Wrestling. So make sure you join us for that. Glad to have you as a follower, though. Always glad for new peeps. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, we have Cody with 2 more donations. Hip hip hooray. 200 from the King, adding 2 more towards our raffle. Brandy and or Monica, the boy is mine. Whatever, we reference pop culture here. If you like pop culture, head on over to our YouTube. If you're bored and love the 90s, check out All the Good Culture on our YouTube channel. It's a playlist, all of the 90s, 10 episodes of content, 17 hours in total as we talk about each year of the 90s. Pop culture, movies, wrestling, comics, music, television. We talk about it all. Check it out. I promise you will be entertained. If you don't want to go to YouTube, right here on Twitch we have the playlist as well. Check it out. I'm 9, I hate school, I'm still going to watch it. You're 9. You hate school. School's great. Trust me, it's better in school than it is later years. I promise you that. Enjoy it while you can. Put 100 in for me. Cody Kush. Lana, it's time for you to go to bed. You're out of control. That's why we don't have her on the show. She gets out of control. She needs a handler. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you again. It's been a pleasure entertaining you for 123 episodes now of this wrestling show that we call Nerd Acumen Wrestling. Don't tell me how to live my life. Back to the self and neck cutter. Night night neck cutter. And of course, night night to you all. And thank you all so much. We'll see you in less than 24. Until then, take care. Have a good night.